Hello. So, I know my last couple of story time videos have been about interesting things, like how I got hit by a car, or my encounters with the supernatural. Well, this one's just going to be about turtles. So, a couple weeks ago, actually probably more like a couple months ago, I was driving to work on my small country road, and I saw a turtle in the middle of the road. So, being a good guy, I got out and I picked the turtle up and I put it on the other side of the road where he was nice and safe. And then I just went on about my day. And then just like 2 days ago, I'm driving to work again, and I see I see another turtle on the road. It's just a shell. He's on the side of the road this time, and I thought about stopping and getting him out and moving him over to the other side of the road where he'd be safer. But I was running late for work. I had a car behind me, and there were two cars coming from the opposite direction. And my road's not very big, so I would have been holding up traffic pretty bad if I were to stop and move this turtle and then go back. And I just thought, he'll probably be fine. He's on the side of the road, not much to worry about, right? Well, later on that day, I'm driving home. I'm kind of keeping an eye out on the road, see if my little turtle buddy made it or not. And for a while, I thought he did, until I saw that he didn't. And that made me sad, because I could have saved that turtle's life. And I was too worried about being late for work and upsetting these other people that I didn't move that little turtle. And he died. But then, I kept driving down that road, and I saw I saw a mom showing her son, or at least a woman showing a small boy. I assume it was a mother and a son. Something in the road. And I couldn't tell what this was at first. It just looked like this kind of a black mass. And my first thought was, is she just like showing her son roadkill? Because that's kind of messed up. Like, these people are sick. And then I kept driving closer and closer. And then I realized it wasn't roadkill. It was a big snapping turtle. So I stopped my car, and I'm like, whoo, turtle again, and I'm not in a rush or anything this time, and I want to get a good look of a snapping turtle. I get out, and the mom and the son walk away, but they're still kind of like watching, and I'm looking at the snapping turtle, snapping some pics, and then I start thinking to myself, okay, I should move this guy, because he is definitely in the road, and the last turtle I didn't help, well, it died. It's dead. And though this turtle is bigger and much scarier, I don't want it dead. So, I'm standing there. I go behind the turtle to try to figure out what to do, because, I don't want him to, snap at my toes, so I figured standing behind him would probably be the best thing. So, I stand behind the turtle. I'm trying to weigh my options, and I'm parked on the right side of the road, and the mom and the son are still just kind of watching me, and they're parked on the left side of the road a little bit farther down. And as I'm weighing my options, cars start coming in from both directions, and now I got all this pressure about how I have to move this turtle or get out of their way, and people start shouting at me, just move it, like this guy in particular. And I'm like, yeah, I think it's a snapping turtle. And he's like, oh yeah, it is. It'll bite your finger off. But just grab it from behind. You'll be fine. So, I've never handled a snapping turtle before. I don't know what I'm doing. And so I'm like, okay. And I reach down to pick up the snapping turtle, and I go to lift it up. And when I do, the snapping turtle's like, and it reaches his head around to try to bite me. And keep in mind, this head, he did not get anywhere close to my fingers, but it scared the crap out of me. So I'm like, ah! And I throw the snapping turtle, oh hey baby, and he lands on his back, just kind of in the road, and the guy's getting out of the car. He's so fed up with me at the time, and I'm like, do you have more experience with this? And he's like, no, but I know what it is. And I'm like, I mean, I know what it is too, man. That's why I'm afraid of it. And he goes to pick it up, being all big and strong. Oh, and then it hisses and it snaps at him. And all of a sudden he's like, whoa! And he throws the turtle. And, and at least he had enough sense to throw it off of the road, unlike me, who threw it like just back down in the middle of the road. So the turtle's off of the road, back where he started from. And he's like still on his back going, trying to get up. And, at least he's on some sort of incline, so I imagine if he wiggled around enough, he would get back on his feet, and it would, be fine. And at this point, everyone's getting, like, irritated, so he just gets back in his car and drives away, and I get back in my car and drive away. I go back a little bit later to go check on the turtle, and he did move on. He wasn't... Well, I didn't find him. I'm assuming he didn't die, because the last turtle... he died and I found him. And so I thought that was the end of my turtle adventures. Until today. Today, about 2 days after the snapping turtle situation that I was just telling you about, I'm driving to work again. And wouldn't you know it, I see a little lump in the middle of the asphalt. And I stopped my car, put it in reverse. I'm very mindful not to crush the turtle in reverse because I think my grandma's done that before. I stop the car finally and I get out and, I set the little guy free. Well, he was already free. I got him out of the road. He's nice and safe. I hope either way didn't get run over by a car today. That's pretty much the end of my turtle adventures, and, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was a kind of a fun story. I appreciate you checking it out. Anyway, sorry if it was boring. I don't know what you want me to do about it. These are a few minutes of your life you can't get back. I do apologize for that, though. But if you didn't think it was boring, feel free to check out some of my other videos. I have story times where I'm telling, like I said, about ghosts, and I have one where I got hit by a car. Now, the one where I got hit by a car, the volume is really, really low on that one for some reason, so you might have to crank up the speakers a little bit, but it's a good story. I appreciate you watching again, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and watch out for turtles. Driving down the road, and I see this guy. Actually, I see like a mom showing her son this guy, but I'm not going to record them because that would be really creepy. And I was like, what are they looking at? And I was like, holy crap, that's a huge... I think it's a snapping turtle. I really don't know. It might just be a regular ass turtle. Got a nice little dragon tail. Wow. Probably should move him, honestly. On my way to work, and I am not letting another turtle die under my watch. Oh, he's just a baby. He is just a baby. All right, little man. Here you go. Some water down there, right next to this drainage pipe. I'll set you on this rock. Okay? You are much safer then. Have a good day.